I don't want you to disappoint your granddaughter. So, here's another withdrawal ticket.
Oh my
Bro
god.
just gave her more
That's so
money.
stupid. Looking
You're
back on
so dumb.
Moose shit. Welcome to Moose Shit, where we spout bullshit. My name is Moose, and I'm joined by my dazzling dancers, Kub and Al. How are you guys doing today?
But why don't you come up with a better question, bro?
Oh my god.
Like how are you doing? Like, bro, we just saw each other yesterday. So like what is that's it? Like you want me to tell you what I did in the morning? Like I got up and took a shower. Like that's it.
You can talk about your emotional well-being. We don't really
How
talk
the
about
fuck
our
could I just randomly
emotions.
talk about that, bro? I
It's
am
not
good.
randomly if I'm
I
asking
am good.
about it.
Okay, I am good.
Can you talk about your emotional well-being, Moose?
I am feeling absolutely great. Best time I've felt in a while.
Okay, why is that?
Truly. I'll talk about it later. I can't talk about it now. It might ruin
Oh.
everything.
Wow.
So you basically just said nothing, just like we did, and you were just bitching at us.
Yeah.
I mean, my nothing had a little bit more substance than
No, it
your
didn't.
You
You
nothing.
just want to
literally
make
just said
yourself seem mysterious, but you're not mysterious.
you said you were doing good, and then you just said we asked you why, and then you said no, I can't give you that.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between that and just not saying it in general? It's literally the same thing.
Because mine fills up a little bit more time.
Wow. Way to just tell the audience that that's all you're after, man.
And that's the entire point. It's to just
What?
fill
It's
time.
really just
It's
no,
fill
like
Just filling
time
me,
time?
until
me,
our
everything
eventual
I say,
death.
Is
no, no,
he
no,
you,
no, no.
Moose? Just filling
Everything
time?
I say,
Life is all about filling time.
no, no, no. Everything I say is extremely just. I just do it for the sake of our viewers. I don't care about how long the time is because
Hmm.
I care about our viewers.
Me too.
Unlike you.
Life is just about filling time. It's just about making uh distracting us for long enough so we don't pay attention to the fact that we're all slowly dying and the universe is slowly heating up and eventually we'll die too. It's all about just trying to avoid today's topic, dread. Good transition, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
No,
had
you
no clue
just
where you were
blab.
going with that.
You just blabber. Like you just avoided the whole thing about you just not caring about the fans.
I care about the fans,
I'll give
but
your
like
transition like a 6, 6.5, 6.5,
out of
10. Duh.
Well, if life is just about waiting for death, why even do anything if you're just gonna die?
That's right. Alex, can you give me $500?
No,
that's the point
that's
of
what
view
Moose is
of
saying.
no, that's the point of view of a nihilist, right? A nihilist would say, well, if you really look at the grand scheme of things, human lives are so insignificant. You're not really having an effect on anything. So what's the point of doing anything? That's the point of view of a nihilist. We talked about this when we watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, right? You can say that, yes, that because your life doesn't have much meaning in the grand scheme of things, there's no point to do anything. But you can also look at it through the lens of an optimistic nihilist who says, yes, because nothing has meaning, that means anything you choose to ascribe meaning can have meaning. I don't know why you guys are laughing. I don't
Bro,
know
like,
why
I
it's so
don't know what you
silent.
want me to say back to that, bro. You just did it again. You're
Just
still going on
blabbering,
your,
bro.
like, yo, monologues, bro. Like, nobody's recording you, bro. There is no, like, still shot of you just blabbering, and that's gonna get, like, epic soundtrack in the background. Like, bro, you don't have to just spit off your monologues, bro. It's okay. It's okay to speak in just sentences and not fucking paragraphs. That is okay.
I understood what you
So,
meant, Moose.
I
thank
just
you.
zoned out after like the first sentence because I just knew where it was going.
Anyways, last week we talked about stuff that we were anticipating, and stuff that we were looking forward to in the year. So this time, I want to ask you, what is stuff that you're not looking forward to, stuff that you're dreading? Our lives are going through a lot of changes right now, so obviously there's going to be some stuff that you're going through currently that you might not just want to go through. Change is scary, so let's talk about that.
Probably hanging out with Moose. I just dread that. Just
Thank
terrifying.
you. Thank you.
So annoying. I just can't stand you, so.
Moose, how do you
Okay.
plan on getting over the terrible feeling of getting home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock after having to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to travel a long distance and then to come back and then just repeat it all over again?
So, I mean, it's just like going to school, isn't it? When we went to school, we woke up at 7, and then oftentimes, especially like if you were in a clubs or anything, you won't get home till like 8 or 9. You just have
Yeah,
to
but
like,
didn't you hate school?
no, I mean, I liked certain portions of it. I like going to
There
calc.
we go.
I
Here we
like going to
go. Here
physics.
we go. Here it happens again, Coob.
What?
I'm so
You didn't
Saying
confused.
like
What?
school? You didn't
you,
like
did,
school?
did you like school?
High school?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the easiest time of your life.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
The easiest time of your life is in high school?
Pretty much.
You don't
I
think
was.
elementary school was an easier time in your life?
Well, not, obviously that was easier. I'm talking about when like your life actually starts, like
Well,
when you're an adult, like just
well, you're
being
not
like
an
when you
adult
get
in
to
high
high
school.
school.
And life is a bit more fulfilling when you're in high school than when you're in like elementary school. When you're in elementary school, whatever's in front of you is in front of you. But when you're in high school, you have to.
My life was more fulfilling in elementary school because all I thought about was watching television.
Wow.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is like in elementary school, while it's like it's fun, it's when you're in elementary school, you're living more of a hedonistic lifestyle. Whatever's in front of you is in front of you. Whatever gives you immediate satisfaction gives you immediate satisfaction. But with high school, you have to sort of work for it a little bit more, which makes the times that you are satisfied a bit more satisfying. Like the peaks are higher because the troughs are lower.
Bro, think about high school and like think about the stuff that you were doing, bro. Like in high school, what did I do in my senior year? Well, like throughout all of high school, I didn't do any of my homework. I just would come home and like go play basketball or play fucking Fortnite or go to Wendy's or do some bullshit. Like when I became a senior, bro, and just drive around in my car, just never go home until like 7 o'clock. So like and like after school activities were just like even like clubs were just an extension for me to be even more stupid with my friends outside. Like that was just
Yeah. I
basically
mean,
what
that's
high
just
school was.
unique because of COVID, but
No,
COVID has had a lot of
I
negative
mean, literally everything that I just referred to was before COVID. So I don't know why you're saying that.
No, it didn't sound like it. You didn't do. I
What did
mean,
I say that was before what would have happened after COVID?
the fact that
Everything I
you
said was
didn't. First of all, the fact that you didn't do your homework. I mean, why were you not doing your homework?
I mean, like I would do it technically, but I wouldn't like do it when I got home. Like I would just copy it off someone. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was saying. Like I just go and copy the homework off like some idiot like Alex or something. Like
Yeah.
and then like I remember because most of my classes would have the notebook checks. You guys remember notebook checks where they would just like take your notebook and like look through all that to make sure you were doing your homework and all that.
Yeah, so like that's what I was saying. If you just enjoy what you're doing, if you go into work and find you don't have to enjoy every aspect of it. You're never gonna find a job where you enjoy every aspect of it. But if you just find like corners of your job where you're like, man, I enjoy this. I'm looking forward to going into work so I can interact with this specific aspect of it. Then it's not as hard to wrap your head around doing a 9 to 5 job, or in your case, a 7 to 6:30 for some reason. Um,
No, I mean, I was just an exaggeration, but if you take into account like the time when you have to wake up and then get ready and then drive, especially if you have a far commute.
I mean, you have to like find other things that fulfill you in life. Like your work, while for some people, work is everything and work is what fulfills them, but that doesn't have to be the case for everyone. I mean, Al, to be honest, like your ability to succeed or fail within a 9 to 5 job really has to do with a lot about your intelligence, right? And to be honest, you're not that intelligent of a guy. You are a guy who's been scammed multiple times, aren't you?
I've been scammed 2 real times. No, wait, 1 real time, and then two
That's too many
almost.
times.
So the first time I got scammed was when I was looking for a chair, right? For my room. I was just looking for a chair, but I didn't want it to be like just like a normal like dining chair. I wanted it to actually be like have wheels and be comfortable. But all of those actual comfortable office chairs that they have in corporate offices are hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for some reason, and I don't know why. It's just a chair. So I was like, cool. You know what I'm gonna do? And maybe this could have went in with my broke story, but I was like, well, let me just go on a Facebook Marketplace, right? Like
Facebook
totally good.
Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, yay, yay! The pinnacle of all shopping online. Really, truly.
Oh my god, and I feel so stupid for doing this. So please, you know, I was I was like,
Laugh at you mercilessly? Yes, I will. I'll
no,
do
don't
that.
do that. So I just really wanted a chair, and then there was this chair called the Hernan Miller chair, I think, and it was supposed to be like a really good chair, and it was such a good price. It was like $150. So I was like, cool, and it was on Facebook Marketplace, and I said, okay, cool. I can meet up with you, and then he was like, oh no, it's okay. I'll just ship it over to you. What's your address? And I'm like, no, I mean you don't have to ship it over. We could just meet up. And he's like, "No, it's cool. I run." He started going to the spiel about how he works with like UPS, and he's like got a store, and he showed me the name of the store that he goes to, like it's the name of a store, and he's just selling on Facebook Marketplace. So I was like, "Cool," and I had him ship it, and then he took a picture of the receipt with the tracking number and everything. The tracking number didn't come up as anything online, and so he asked for the payment because he was like, I can't just I can't just send this without you paying me. I was like, oh my god. So I paid him half. So I paid him like 70 or $80, half of what the actual chair cost. Because I was like, okay, I'll just put up half and then I'll pay him the other half when I actually get the chair. And then the tracking number stopped working. He blocked me and I just lost 70 or $80. And I feel so stupid now. It feels like, why would I trust that someone's gonna ship out a chair to me? But it looked so professional, and he had a receipt with that real tracking number that worked. And so yeah, I got scammed out of $80.
Bro,
Stupid,
you are just
stupid.
stupid. You are just stupid. Like, there's no other. Like, that is like top notch.
I was young, okay? That's what that my excuse is that I
Wait,
was
did
young and
you see
naive and thinking
an
that people
obvious scam coming?
okay, but I did see the next scam.
Wait. Where was this guy, like, in terms of distance, that he
He
said he
was
wanted to
in
ship
like
the chair?
it was like New York, like upstate New York.
Oh, bruh. So that's why he finessed you. You were willing to go meet up that far for a chair?
No, no. Well, I thought we can meet in the middle, but he didn't want to meet in the middle.
Bro, that's like 7 hours away, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
Al,
don't think it was that
like
far.
since then, you've
Upstate New
still
York?
used you've still used Facebook Marketplace for whatever reason. You have currently Amazon gift cards, and you're like, no, I don't really like using Amazon. I want to use that Facebook Marketplace online
No, no, no,
shopping.
no. I will use Amazon, but if I like, I needed a new monitor stand for my screen because the other one broke. And the ones on Amazon are so much more expensive than if it is on Facebook Marketplace because lots of
They're
people have
higher quality.
no, 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 no. I'm the one that I got.
Bro,
You
you
can get a
have
lot
a
of stuff on
gift
Facebook
card.
Marketplace. You just have to
You
make
have
sure
a
that you meet
gift
up with them in
card.
a common location,
You have
like
a
in a
gift
public
card.
location, and you
Gift
analyze it
card.
first. So can
Gift
you shut
card. Gift card. Talking about spending money when Moose just said you have gift cards. So it's
Gift
not
cards
you
aren't
spending money.
that no. That's a whole other thing completely. Gift cards are your money.
Okay, but it's not coming directly out of your pocket. It's a gift from someone else.
I know, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't treat it as your money.
So why are you cheapening out on it? Like it's just extra money that you have. Why not just spend the money? Like
No. I can answer
he's
that
literally
question.
going out of his way to buy something that's definitely going to be like it's either going to be used by somebody and then you don't know exactly what you're getting until you get there, or it's just going to be some piece of shit because it's you're buying it off some like idiot off the internet on Facebook Marketplace.
I
Why don't you
agree that
buy
there
it
are
on
risks, but there are
Amazon?
ways to mitigate that
Okay,
risk.
so what's the risk to Amazon? What's the risk to Amazon? Spending more money like off a gift card? Like, are you really that
No,
cheap?
I mean, at the time I didn't have Amazon gift card anyway. Moose is just saying it because I have some Amazon gift cards now, but I'm just saying that.
Do you know what he
It,
said, Coop? He said that he'd rather get gas gift cards instead of Amazon gift cards.
oh yeah, I mean definitely. Cool. Would you agree with that?
No.
Like it might not be as personable, like it doesn't show as much thought if you get a gas gift card, but you're always using gas. So if you're gonna get a gift, might as well.
Bro, why do you have the mindset of like an absolute brokey, like cheap guy, bro?
That is not a mindset of a brokey or cheap
Like
guy.
why like why do you need a gas gift card, bro? Like
I don't need a gas gift card. I'm just saying that's a lot more useful than it is for an Amazon gift card.
so if I'm asking you what you'd rather receive, you'd rather receive a gas gift card
Because I can
just
use
because
it
you don't
more.
want to spend
Yes.
money on gas.
No, it's not that I don't want to spend money on gas. It's just that I have a greater use for it.
I mean, Alex, like what do you use on Amazon? Like, bro, there's so much stuff you could get on Amazon literally sells everything. Like anything you need to buy, you can get on Amazon.
The point of a gift, right, is that you're getting something that you will normally not be able to get because you've budgeted out, right? But you're saying, no, what I want for my gift is for someone to just get me something I'm going to be getting anyways. Like, regardless of whether or not you get the gift card or not, you're going to be getting gas.
No. You can say that about a Visa gift card. A Visa gift card is basically it's not you can use it for anything ever in the world. Would you have the same
No,
opinion about a
Moose is
Visa gift
making
card?
an extremely valid point, and you're just not understanding it at all. What Moose's
No,
point
I
is that
understand that the point of a
no,
gift
no,
is not meant to be just for your regular things that you buy, but
yeah,
you can use a Visa gift card for that exact reason.
okay,
Yeah, I
so
wouldn't. I
but
wouldn't.
yeah, like you could also use a Visa gift card to go out on a nice dinner. You can't use a gas gift card to go out on a nice dinner. That only has one use, and it's to get something that you're gonna have to buy on a normal
Okay,
day-to-day
so
basis,
so you're just saying the
regardless.
difference is how you view the gift card. Like you can view the gift card as saying, I don't have to pay for gas, so I can use my money to spend it on things that I actually want. Or you could say I can use the gift card to spend things that I actually want and use my money to spend things on things that I need.
Isn't that how most people think?
Well, I mean, I'm just
And
saying
Alex,
that
you're
the
not
thought
even
process is the same thing.
no, because you're saying you would rather get a Visa, you rather get a gas gift card over an Amazon gift card. You would rather use a gift card to get stuff that you already need rather than get stuff that you want.
Because I could use the money that I would have spent on stuff that I need and just use it on something that I want.
It's
And then
literally a
there's no
lie
limit
because
to
you
it just
wouldn't do
being
that.
Amazon.
Would you do that though? Would you do that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if I give you a $25 gas gift card, then you fill up how much ever gas you could get with that. You're gonna say, "Wow, look, I just saved $25 off of like now I basically have $25 to just spend on myself. So I'm just gonna go out and like treat myself to I don't know some gift like oh I want like $60 gas gift card. You know what? I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
buy a new video game now because I just saved $60 on not filling up my gas. That's what
Yes.
you're gonna do. That's a lie. Stop lying.
You're saying that you would rather let's say it's not Amazon. Let's say it's like Nike, right? Nike is cool, but if you get a Nike gift card, you're only limited to buying at Nike. Where if you get a gas, you can use it on gas and then use the extra money for anything that's not Nike,
What is the
including
extra
Nike
money?
and not
What is
Nike.
the extra money? What is the extra money?
The
Your
extra
own
money
money
from
out of
the
your
money that
pocket.
you
No,
wouldn't have spent
it's
on
your own.
gas.
No, it's your own money out of your pocket. That's what you're not understanding. This is why I know you're dumb, bro. Like
Yes, but
gas
you're
is
still saving the
already
same amount.
okay. You're still saving the same amount, but you're still trying to equate it to like. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I know I have to buy gas already, right? I know I have to buy gas already. So I already have
Yes.
gas budgeted out. Let's say I fill up twice in a month, right? Where a car takes $50 to fill up, whatever. That's $100 that I know I'm gonna spend on gas, right?
Yes.
Right? We've established that. Okay, say
Uh-huh.
Moose, it's my birthday. Moose gets me $100 gift card, right? So then I can say, wow, Moose just got me $100 gift card. I'm gonna like treat myself to something. I don't know if it's a Nike gift card. Maybe I'll go like buy some new clothes, get some new shoes. Like I don't know, like get some like sports stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
get stuff that I normally would not buy because Moose is giving me this gift card. And then here's the turnaround in logic, which is what you're doing. You are getting this $100 gas gift card. Okay, so you originally were going to spend $100 on gas during the month, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is if this was me or Moose, I could believe that this would happen. That $100 gas gift card. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about gas for the month. Okay, so now I can, I guess, spend that extra $100. But you wouldn't do that. So I don't know why you're trying to pretend
Okay,
like
so
you
you're
would.
just saying I wouldn't do that, but my logic is
Your
sound. You're just
logic
saying you
is
don't believe that
okay.
I would
Yeah,
do that.
I agree with your logic, but you would not do that. And you're sitting here trying to die on the hill that you would, and it's just not believable.
Okay, but Al, you asked earlier, how is it possible that we haven't got scammed? Because we don't go to scammy websites like Facebook Marketplace.
You can call it a scammy website, but it is not.
Also, we're just not dumb. Like, who would fall for what you fell for? Like, it's actually so insane.
Well, everybody, I mean, you can say it's dumb, but everybody falls for some stupid mistakes, especially if you were like, I mean, I was maybe 18.
Okay, so when I was 18, I didn't fall for stupid mistakes, and you just claim that everybody does. So,
Everybody does. You haven't fell for
uh,
stupid mistakes.
not getting scammed. I haven't gotten scammed.
When I was 18, I was buying a chair around the same time. I just got it from Amazon.
Yeah, I think I literally got these Moose. I think me and you might have gotten chairs at the exact same time then. And you know where I got mine off of? I just got them on Amazon.
We're not
And
we're
look at
not
that.
sponsored
And
by
look
Amazon,
at
by
the
the way.
look at that Moose. How much money did you spend on a chair? I don't know. Maybe it was like what? Like I think
Probably like
both the chairs I have in my basement are what?
probably
Like
less
probably
than
like
100, maybe.
yeah, probably like 200, 250 like dollars combined maybe at the most. And look at Alex's $70 chair. Could just fit nice
Well,
in this invisible boatmobile because it just doesn't exist.
I mean, the chair that I have now is not from Facebook Marketplace. I'm telling you, I've learned from my
No,
mistake.
I'm talking about your $70 chair. You know the one
The
you got on
never
Facebook
came
Marketplace.
in? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Oh my
Like that one's
god.
my favorite chair that you have. That's the one you spent $70 for on Facebook Marketplace. You know the one that you use every day. Oh wait, it just doesn't exist because you're dumb.
Look, I'll make this a little bit more positive for you, Al. You're saying that you learned from your mistake, and what if, from I understand, the best kind of teachers are the ones who made the mistakes first because you have firsthand experience as to what not to do. Like Kub and I have never gotten scammed, but so then when we're like teaching our kids, we can't even really say, well, you really shouldn't do this because you might get scammed. You can say you shouldn't do this because I did get scammed. You know?
Exactly. I like that view of it most. I am the professional at knowing what is a scam and what's not because I've lived through it.
Bro, shut up. You were dumb. I can't believe you. I can't believe Moose is trying to make you feel better about this.
I mean, you can call it dumb or you can
It
call it
is dumb.
learning.
It is
I
dumb.
like to call it learning.
No, it is dumb. It's just dumb. That's it.
And that's in your opinion.
Nah, I mean my opinion is literally right. It's just straight dumb. You dumb. Moose for trying to justify it, dumb.
So then my second story was that I was trying to look for a job, and then I found a job um called it on Indeed, and it was like a data entry job. And that's always sus. But I applied for it because it's data entry, and it's all working at home. And I wanted to work at home at that time because it was still around COVID, and I didn't want to have to get out to I had school, so I wasn't sure if I could balance going out as well. So I wanted to just do it at home. And so then they were like, "Okay, sure, like you're hired." Like it was just like one interview that they had, and then they said I was hired. I was like, "Cool." And then they said, "We're gonna send we're gonna send you a check, and it's gonna be for $2,000, and then you're gonna use that money to buy a MacBook, and then all you have to do with is you just have to send a certain amount to cover for the taxes that it's gonna be placed on buying the MacBook." I'm like, "Bro, yeah, it's not even, like, close to being believable." But, um, I
You
looked at
have
the
to
check.
send the money for the taxes that you're for the MacBook that you're buying with the money they're giving you.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. And then I looked at the check, and it's like it it's the worst thing you could it looks nothing like a check is what I'm trying to say. Like, it has, like, some remnants of the check, but the top of the name was I looked at the address, and it's like this middle place in the middle of nowhere in, Illinois, and the bank is not a real bank, or it's a bank, but it's like the letters are switched, there's a lot of spelling mistakes. So I was just like, "Sorry, like, I'm no longer interested in this job." And then they keep on, they saying, "We'll extend the deadline, like, you have to do it right now." And then I had to block them, but they reached out to me on another number. It was like a whole ordeal. But basically, it took about a month for them to stop reaching out to me about sending them the MacBook because they realized I wouldn't fall for their stupid scam. So, anyways, that's how I've learned to recognize those red flags, and I didn't fall for that.
Alex, you know what? That story that you just told actually reminded me that that almost happened to me too. I don't know if you remember this because you told me about it. Like we are talking about this. Now that I think about it, now I actually do have a story because Alex reminded me of this. But what's it called? The same thing happened to me. Like I wanted to get a data entry job. I was like, oh, this is gonna be nice, bro. I'm just gonna be chilling. And what's it called? I did that. I applied, and then the second I knew it was a scam, it was because they said we're gonna do the interview over like Telegram, like the scammy app, like the like it's like
Yeah,
fucking Messenger,
Telegram and
like
WhatsApp are red flags.
yeah, like bro, it's like such a scam. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I want to see how far this goes because I get bored very easily. So like when I get like bullshit like this to like come across, I'll like entertain it to the max. So I sit there for like 20 minutes and I was like writing out real answers. Like I wrote like a paragraph per like stupid question that they asked me and I filled it with like all sorts of like enthusiastic words. Like I really wanted the job. And I would
Uh-huh.
send it, and then as soon as it finishes, they were like, "Yeah, you're hired." And I was like, "Okay, this is so funny, bro." And then they did the same exact thing to me. Like while you were telling that story, I literally went back and tried to look in my emails to find it. They sent me the world's worst check, bro. It might, bro, like it looked like somebody had gone on like Microsoft Word and like changed it to
Yes.
landscape and like
Do we have the
put the
same job,
font.
bro?
Maybe I feel like a lot of people are trying, but they told me the same thing. They were like, "Okay, so we want you to take this check that they sent. By the way, sent you in an email. Like they send you this check via email, and they're like, I want like you to deposit this and then buy a MacBook with it, and then what's it called? They were like, whatever the leftover is, just send back." And I was like, "Bro, what is this? Like, what is
Wait,
this?"
they said a MacBook for you too?
Yeah, like I remember it
Okay, so
exactly.
it's the same
They said
thing.
like, "Yeah, we'll give you a MacBook," and I was like, "Bro." But I guess certainly you think like how many people do you think they have to go through before somebody does it?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, do you
it
think what's the
reminds
rate?
me of vector marketing. Do you remember that in college?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was that the one with the knives, or is that something else?
I don't remember exact, but I remember I got like that thing in the mail, and this was like when I was working like a part time job, and I was getting like $11 an hour, and then on the little flyer it said like $17 an hour. I was like, oh my gosh! So I like tried to look into it, and then I realized it was just a fucking pyramid scheme, so I just stopped.
I think I okay. For some reason, I actually finally remember the time I almost got scammed. Wow, Al, nice topic. I almost did
Honestly,
get scammed.
good job, Alex.
I
Thanks.
I almost got scammed in like high school, and this was when I was still part of the total tutoring team. So basically, we got an email on that from like on that actual specific total tutoring email, and it was like one of those phishing scams where it was like an old lady was like, "Oh my God, I'm dying, and I want to leave my money because of all the good work that you're doing. If you could please just try and reach out and like please help me so I can help you send you this money." I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna get a grant, we're gonna get a donation. This is stuff that we could really use for the program. And so I ran it by the president at the time, and he's like, I mean, this is clearly a scam, right? I'm like, no, no, no. I mean, she's here. She's like an old woman. Like, obviously, I can check this out by just meeting with her first and before sending anything. And he's like, no, we're not gonna do it. Please don't go forward with this. I'm like, man, these guys are idiots. They're just missing out on fucking free money. Because for some reason, when I was in middle school, I just did not understand the concept of phishing. So that was my fault. And then I got fished. I sort of got fished again when I was at work, but luckily that was part of like the fishing training. So I didn't like actually get fished, but I could have.
That reminds me of something else. So I would. This even happened maybe like 6 months ago. I was just chilling, and then all of a sudden, I just see my phone getting blown up with all these emails. And I look at these emails, and it's completely like bullshit. Like, oh, you've been now subscribed to this list, or your bank account has been altered. Please sign in. Like, all of these stupid emails, but they are coming in literally like every single second. So it's email, 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 email. And I'm like, bro, how can I stop this? I have to like mass delete it all at once. There's like literally thousands of them in my inbox. And I was like, I literally have to delete my email. And then I get a notification. I don't know why I clicked on it, but it just said Grubhub. And it said, thanks for ordering Grubhub. And I just thought it was like one of those other emails, but for some reason I decided to actually look at my Grubhub account, and someone was in my Grubhub account ordering in like California. And so I think looking back on it that they just ordered with Grubhub, send me a bunch of emails to
My
sort of
God,
hide the
so
Grubhub
funny,
email
bro. That's so funny.
to hide the Grubhub email, the thing is, it lasted for like 2 hours, so I had to get on the phone with Grubhub, but I caught it before it was even delivered. I had them cancel it and everything, so I didn't lose out on money. Although if I did, I think I would still get refunded. But yeah, I looked it up. It's called like an email bomb scam. I don't know if it's
That
ever happened to
also
you, but I was
reminds me
panicking.
of the time that you guys both got scammed at the bank.
Oh my god,
Oh no,
So you
no.
have gotten for real scammed, Moose, because you just are dumb and got scammed at the bank.
Uh, I guess yeah, but it wasn't my money. So really, if you really think about it,
Does
it's
it
the bank
matter?
that got scammed.
I guess so. I guess.
Oh.
I find that hilarious. That how much did you guys lose again? I forgot.
I'll just tell the full story. So basically, I don't even know if I told the full story when I on the podcast or not. But basically, when I was working at the bank, an old lady came in and said, "Hi, son, can I please withdraw? I think I don't fucking know, maybe like $2,000 or $3,000 from my account. Where me and my granddaughter are gonna go shopping." I'm like, okay, here's the withdrawal slip, just sign it and everything. And she's like, and I'm like, okay. And then she handed me the license, and the license what I thought checked out because it had like all those dots on it. Turns out dots means bad. Um, so like I handed her like $2,000 or $3,000, and then she came back and is like, "Oh, I also have to like pay back my granddaughter loan. How do you think I should do that? Should I get a bank check or a money order?" I'm like, "I think a bank check would probably be best." He's like, but then she would have to go to a bank and cash her, right? Oh no, I don't want her to do that. If you can just give me like more cash instead to do that. I just God,
Jesus.
give me more cash to do that. I don't know, like $4,000 this time. That'd be helpful. I'm like, oh well, I don't want you to disappoint your granddaughter. So, here's another withdrawal ticket.
Oh my
Bro
god.
just gave her more
So
money.
stupid. Looking back on it.
You're so dumb, bro. Like, why would you? She asks for more, like after you give it, and there's no red flag in your head, like
I mean, people
so
forget to do
stupid, bro.
transactions all the time, though.
But is it like somebody comes in to withdraw like 3 grand and then they just forget? Oh yeah, I have to pay this person another 3 grand.
Another 4
Oh
grand.
my god, like how did I forget that? Like no,
No,
bro.
but
Like
no,
think.
those scammers that came into the bank had their shit together with the license. I don't know what kind of printer they got nowadays that is able to print it out so uniformly, but it looks like a very typical license.
And
I
it
mean,
sucks
yeah, haven't
because
you
then
seen like people that get fakes? Like all the fakes are like extremely like they look
Yeah.
real.
and it sucks because now, like, when after that incident happened, my manager just stopped trusting anyone that came into the branch. And if a guy came into the branch with even the slightest bit of an issue with anything, he would just say, "Sorry, we don't have that money," or "Sorry, we can't help you at the time."
Oh yeah,
Like if a
no, I'm
guy
not gonna
came
lie.
in
That was
and
the
is
same at my branch too.
like if
That
a
was
guy
so
came
funny.
in and the signature didn't match exactly, and like you don't match, like signatures don't match all the time because people sign differently most of the time compared to like when they signed originally. Um, so like if the signature didn't match exactly, he was just like, "Oh, we can't help you." Al, why are you on Instagram, by the way? Please pay attention, focus,
What? How did you know I was on Instagram?
because you liked my photo.
Oh. Sorry, I will unlike your damn photo.
That's not what I said. Please just focus and pay attention. Anyways, yeah. So like that got into like a bunch of yelling matches and screaming matches just because like a guy just didn't sign the same way he did the first time. That also started pissing off some of the other managers of like the district from what I remember. The other managers were like, what the fuck is wrong with Marlboro? Why aren't they like handling these transactions? I'm like, because Marlboro has a fucking idiotic teller.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, you were sad about that for maybe a few hours and you got over it.
Why are you on Instagram now?
I had to go like it after Alex did.
Yeah, this is a very mysterious post, Moose. What's next?
Yeah, I mean,
Moose
it's the
is
end of the
trying to
year.
be
That
serious, like
I
Moose
wasn't
is
trying to
trying to
be
be
serious.
Batman. Moose is trying to be Batman.
No,
I,
I'm
I
really
wasn't saying it's a bad thing. It's cool to be mysterious.
Yeah, like would you want to be Alex, like unmysterious, a loser?
I mean, sort of, because then you like sort of know. We're getting off topic, anyways.
Sorry.
No more talking about Instagram. So, yep. So I guess
But
Al,
yeah,
you're
when
not an idiot, because we
nah,
all
I wasn't a
almost got
I
scammed
mean,
or did
it's
get
crazy
scammed.
you guys magically found that out of your memory.
I mean, I really wasn't even close to getting scammed, but I guess I'll just give you some benefit of the doubt. I guess because Moose is dumb and also got scammed. I completely forgot about the bank thing,
So did
but
I.
you are
Whoopsie.
dumb, giving
I
out
mean, I wasn't the only one who got
$6,000.
scammed at the bank, Al.
Oh my
I did
gosh,
get
Alex
scammed.
got
But it was the
scammed.
same thing, but he didn't come back. No, he did come back. I definitely told the story on the podcast.
You
He
did
did come
tell
back.
it before.
Yeah, he did come back, and he's pretending like nothing's wrong, and he came in with a different name than he originally came as.
What did you say to him again? Like when he came back?
I just looked at him, hoping he would get it from my face, and I just said, "I'm sorry, we can't process this transaction." And then he gets all nervous. He's like, "Oh, I got diabetes. I have to make sure I'm in a rush here. Can you please just do this just for this one time? You did it for me before." And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, we can't." And then,
Where he
I,
said you did it for me before.
yeah,
Did he not put like
I
two and two
know,
together? That
I know. I mean, I don't understand. He's trying to. Nah, they're
Bro
scammers for not
forgot
that
he was
smart.
using a different ID then.
Yeah, he probably forgot it was me, honestly. But
Probably.
yeah, so he ended up leaving, and we got his license plate. And as far as I heard, he was caught. But I didn't fall for the second trick of coming back like Moose did. So I just I just I feel better when I
she came
compare
back
myself
on.
to Moose.
She did. She never left. She took her money from the counter, walked 5 feet, and then turned around. It was the same day. It's
Being
not like
so
I gave
greedy.
her money on the second day.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you get like half a pass then.
That's one scamming. That's not two scammings. I just want to make that clear. That's one scamming.
One scamming for $6,000.
I think it might have been more than $6,000, but I'm not entirely sure. I knew I had to like go back into the vault for it, but I'm not sure exactly how much I gave.
Jesus. So who went with you?
My coworker.
So your other coworker is just dumb then too. Because they're supposed to check, bro. I remember, like, even though I was good at my job and I never got like I don't think I really had. I had like one situation, but like it ended up just being like we turned the guy down in terms of like a scam. But like my coworkers would always like double check just for their own like sanity. They would double check. So clearly, your coworker just did not care.
No, it was more like she trusted me, and then I fucked
Oh,
up.
damn, that's even worse for
Oh,
you then.
that is worse.
I mean, fuck the bank though. Fuck the bank though. So whatever.
Actually, you're right. They don't deserve that money.
Okay. Well, anyways, thank you so much for joining us, and listening, talk about us getting scammed. If you go ahead and listen to us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Video Podcasts, whatever they have for their apps. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.